Hello, what is going on guys? It's your favorite YouTuber. So in this video guys, I am finally going to tier 3 Quicksilver and test out how strong he really is. As for his stats, I am pretty much capped on everything except the crit rate, which I'll take care of later in the video. So without further ado, let's get him to tier 3. Woo! That was a great tier 3 animation. So his stat bump is great, HP went up by more than 9000 and physical attack by more than 7200. So that is great for a speed type character. As for his build, I have all awakened 4 to 5 star Urus with some 6 star Urus. And a CTP of energy replicating obelisk with ignore dodge, crit damage and 140 proc. Not the best obelisk, as a higher proc would have been much better, but since his tier 3 skill itself provides a 100 damage proc, it's all good. Okay, so now let's buy his latest Uncanny Avengers uniform and test if it is an improvement over his Marvel Legacy uniform or not. Since I have his Marvel Legacy uniform at rare, I found it unjust to keep this one at normal, so I decided to get it to at least heroic. While we do that, I want to take a quick moment to make an announcement. Monthly crystal coupon giveaway is now on, and I'll be giving away 10 coupons through this video. To participate, follow 2 easy steps. Subscribe to the channel and comment your in-game name in the comment section down below. See, it's that easy. That being said, I believe Quicksilver tier 3 is almost at par with Deadpool tier 3. Maybe he is a little better for one of 2 reasons. He can easily beat all the world bosses that Deadpool can too, and his PvP potential is much better than Deadpool. So all in all, Quicksilver packs a punch. Upgrading his uniform is really very costly. I came down from 10 million gold to 3.5 million just to get it to heroic, but it's totally worth it. I badly wanted Scarlet Witch to get tier 3 in this update, but with what we have got instead, it has not disappointed me at all. His tier 3 skill is deadly and has a lot of hits, but not with much effects for one. But I guess it's strong enough regardless. I am thinking about swapping around his obelisk with a CTP of destruction, as I've heard he is great with it than a CTP of energy. As for CTP of rage, any character is great with a rage, so I'll keep it out of the equation. With the 10% attack speed from the uniform, I am now capped on all the stats except the crit rate, which I'll take care of through uniform bonus later. So now, let's check his tier 3 strength and also test if the Uncanny Avengers uniform is any better than the Marvel Legacy uniform. For that, we'll take rounds against Proxima first with the Uncanny Avengers and then with the Marvel Legacy. Bring her down to her first phase and check the timer. We'll run without any striker to keep it as consistent as possible. For his skill rotation, I think you should first go with 3 for the damage accumulation and then 4 cancel 5, with incorporating 2 and 1 whenever you can to fill in the gaps. All of his skills are iframes, so he's basically untouchable, but still try to move around a bit, as bosses at higher stages tend to be a little tricky. Apart from that, his damage alone is strong enough to take care of the rest, as bosses won't even get chance to get tricky. And for that, all you need to do is charge up that tier 3 skill and watch as the HP bar of the bosses melt. As for the damage output, with no striker, my Quicksilver did great. Though I was running with Nick Fury and Shuri, so the damage is highly beefed up, but that's how you like to run when you're daily clearing with any character. So I brought her down to her final phase in 43 seconds with the Uncanny Avengers uniform. Now let's check how he does with his Marvel Legacy uniform. As far as I can tell, Uncanny Avengers uniform is an upgrade as it gives a 10% flat attack speed buff to Quicksilver, upon which he has 4 skill changes. Though the changes are not in text or buffs but are in damage and number of hits, which already sign at the uniform being an upgrade. But is it a necessary one? That depends on one of two factors. One, if you are a perfectionist and you cannot resist buying it, and two, if you are a fan of Quicksilver. As for a smart player, if you have his Marvel Legacy uniform, I don't think you need to buy this one. But if you have neither of the two, no doubt get Uncanny Avengers. Consider this, Rogue got a huge buff from her uniform than she did with her Age of Apocalypse. So her Uncanny Avengers uniform is a must buy. But Quicksilver was strong enough with his Marvel Legacy uniform and is just a little bit more polished now. If you get what I'm trying to say. And with that and 50 seconds, we brought down Proxima to her final phase. A 7-second window. Not a huge difference though. So that was it for today's video guys. Watch ahead to find out how he does against Corvus Glaive. Do smash that like button to show your support and do not forget to subscribe and comment your in-game name to participate in the giveaway. See you next time. Till then, peace out.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are.